The real estate market is worse than the Great Recession. Did you know right now that we are selling fewer homes than in 2008? It's true. In 2008, during the housing market downturn, approximately 4.95 million homes were sold in the U.S. In 2024, National Association of Realtors reported that we sold 4.06 million homes, the lowest annual total since 1995. So here's why that's important and where you should be focusing your energy. Look, the market's tough right now. We know it. There's no sugarcoating it. Here in Florida is tough, but that doesn't mean business is dead, because, well, the ones who are working, business is chucking right along. But it means you have to work harder. You have to double down on what's working and get rid of what's not. FSBOs, don't chase every listing. Focus on the have to move sellers, okay? Ask the right questions. Why are they selling? Why do they think their home isn't moving? What is their motivation? If they are not truly motivated, pass. This is not the time to have a bunch of listings of people that are not motivated to sell, right? If they're not motivated, move on. Expired listings. These are not dead ends anymore, especially considering how many properties are not selling the first time around. These are actually gold. Those people have already raised their hand and said they want to sell. So most of them are frustrated with their first agent. It's an easy way to swoop in, do what you say you're going to do, and have a better plan, and do what you say you're going to do. These people have been let down by their previous agent. They're distraught. They need help. Help them. Show them a strategy. Show them the data. Show them a way out. A lot of times expired listings were overpriced to begin with. Show them the data. Get them to realize it. If their head's in the clouds and there's no way it's going to happen, then guess what? Move on. Don't waste your time. Don't take super overpriced listings in this market. Okay? Open houses. If they're done right, they're gold mines. They create urgency, build urgency, and create real-time active buyers to walk into the house. Especially with the NAR changes, there's a lot of buyers out there that are going to open houses now because they don't want to commit to an agent. They don't want to sign a piece of paper, but they can go to an open house and not have to sign anything, not be tied down. So if you're not capitalizing on open houses right now, and I'm not talking about putting a sign in the yard on Saturday morning, you better put the signs out 3 or 4 days prior. If you want to be a good agent, you can go knock on all the doors of all the neighbors. You can send invites. You need to do all of the things that are going to make it a good open house. A sign in the yard and a balloon hanging from the mailbox isn't enough. This is the time to double down on your database too. This is your untapped gold. These are the leads you've either already paid for or they're free to begin with. Okay? Call, text, and follow up. Check in with these people. Ask for referrals. Be the one who shows up with some value. I used to use a just checking in, reach out. Guess what? It worked for me then, but now, what if you provided real value? Tell them what's really going on in the market. Make sure that they're not planning to sell in the next 12, 24, 36 months, because you may be able to help them navigate something that's changing in your market. These people already know, like, and trust you. It is a warm reach out. If you can't call those people, then what did you do the first time? If they're a past client, what did you do the first time around? You must have pissed them off pretty bad if you're afraid to call them today. Guilty as charged. I don't follow up with my past clients as often as I should, so shame on me. Don't be a mark. Get out there, reach out to your past clients. In a market where there's less sales, is eventually you would think is going to mean more agents exiting the market, right? You would think that. We haven't seen that so far. Why is that? Why is it? Why are the agents still hanging around, the ones that didn't sell any houses last year? I don't know, but I've had more conversations with agents who are struggling right now in the past 2 weeks than I had in the previous 6 months. Direct reach outs to me because they are struggling. They don't know what to do. Their current brokerage isn't providing what they need. This is a time to position yourself in the market and distance yourself from the competition. If you can work your ass off now, the you in 2 to 3 years from now is going to be you won't recognize yourself. I promise you. I know because I did it. I've done it before and we're going to do it again. This time I'm taking a bunch of awesome agents with me. If you found this video helpful, if you're stuck, send me a DM. Happy to help work you through it. Peace.